Mrashe Badwani a ɔwɔ Krowor constituency Dr. Agnes Naa ene mmaburu a ɔmo ne mpɛsoa so wɔ Nungwa ahyia de nsawoso. Ne nyinaa agina abato a mbabeto 2024 iso na ɔne mmaburu na ahyia. Mmaburu no nso nsɛm ade na koma so yie pa. Na mmra nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ne Dr. Agnes Naa edi nkomo no na say no kan.
And they are here to dialogue with us. When I say us, I mean Agnes Naa as a member of parliament and also a representative of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC party here. We've been talking about policies and all that. There's a need for those in Krowor to understand what exactly His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has for them, and also how they can relate to it, how they can engage it. When you look at all the policies that JM has brought, he went round a team of them, even from the manifesto and all that, engaging a cross-section, almost Ghana, in terms of the groupings and interests. And by the grace of God, these are things that we have put on paper. It shouldn't just be on paper. When you go in, you will listen to the specific areas that we'll be focusing on. When we are done, our hope and desire is that they will be able to relate to the things we're going to present, and not just relate to them. They will also see how they have positioned themselves to benefit from the opportunities that will be made available. And then we start the work before even 7th December, when by the grace of God, He touches the hearts of all of these youth to ensure that we get what we want. That is by bringing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and then retaining Agnes Naa so that we understand education holds the key to us. Aside health, which is a cross-cutting thing, the education holds a key to the progress of the people of Krowor. And education has a bracket of youth. And so with the promise that when JM comes, the first year tuition or education fee will be taken care of, is something that is going to help the people of Krowor as well. These are policies that are coming, top down, after we have done the extensive consultation. In Krowor specifically, after listening to the people, what we are focusing on in terms of education is one, having a technical vocational training institute, and then two, having a nursing training college. These are not things that are far-fetched. These are not things that are only dreams, but things that we have already started working around, that we believe that by the grace of God, after 7th of December, with JM coming, I will be able to do it. When you look at my first 4 years, almost 4 years in office, you realize that what I'm talking about by way of, in the area of health, I have the second phase of the polyclinic roofed as we speak. And then I have a health post to my credit and to the credit of the NDC and the people of Krowor at Bachona. And in the area of education, I've been supporting them. My intention was to make sure that almost every home produces a graduate, not a graduate alone that has gone to the university, but also from the technical field, from science, and from all the fields that you have in Krowor here. When these people have graduated, the intention is that they get employment. That is the key thing for us. So the focus on every home producing a graduate is not just they graduating, but also getting employed. And by so doing, they will be able to hold the hands of others and open the doors of opportunities wherever they find themselves within the various communities and electoral areas. And so that is something that we're going to focus on as well. A lot of the youth, males and females, are also geared towards the technical and then the nursing training college. Almost every time there's an enrollment, we have to go begging to get them enrolled, and it is not easy. It is not easy. A lot of them get turned down, and I believe that if we have it here, we can have special focus on them to make sure that with the institute being here, they will benefit from it. If you look at it critically, it is not a policy in isolation, but Once we have a polyclinic, which we are expanding and hope to further expand with JM coming, at least when you get the people from the nursing training college, it's going to feed into the polyclinic, where they will also be able to do their internship and all that and work also. So priority is being placed on these areas as they unlock the key to wealth creation. And so they unlock the door to wealth creation. And so for me, these are critical areas that every leader here that has good intention for the people should support. However, you also have a segment of the people in Krowor who have their own traits. I have already started talking, coincidentally, the presenter is also talking about it. We started working with them and we are supporting them, giving them business support. And it is not just about the business support we are giving to them. We are monitoring and assessing how the businesses are going. These are small capitals that we give to them. And these ones, they benefit from it, especially for the women, taking advantage of the women's bank that JM has every intention of bringing. So when we support them, they know that they will have flexible loan schemes from the women's bank and then be supported by my outfit to ensure that their businesses are grounded and able to grow. So these are but few. It comes to sports. Most of the youth here are engaged in one sporting activity or the other, especially football. When the African Games that just ended, the one who brought glory to Ghana in the area of table tennis is from Nungwa.
Wow.
Yes, and I've been supporting the table tennis players in Nungwa way before I became the member of parliament, and I still do it. So when I hear they're having national competitions and the rest, I go there personally to go and support them. Every year we have a competition running, and so it's become part of my administration and with them. We have the basketball players too, excellent players that some have even gone outside to play, and we are actually desiring to see a bit more also be exploring opportunities both within and outside this country. They will also open opportunities for those they are playing with their teammates and then handhold them into greater places, and all of us will benefit from it. And not just, I mentioned football. As for football, we are gradually grading them and then graduating them into various levels so that they will also be able to exhibit their skills. So in the area of sports, I don't know who has done more. If you ask the youth that are into sports, football, table tennis, basketball, they will tell you that Agnes Naa, I have a passion and a soft spot for supporting. 7th December is a decider, a critical decider of who they partner going into the future. 4 years of a person's life is a lot of years, a lot of days, a lot of hours, a lot of minutes and seconds, that you should not make the mistake of going to collect something or a token from somebody and saying that you vote against JM or Momo. There's no perfect leader or perfect being anywhere, but I believe that anybody who is doing a good job needs the support of the people. When you look at Greater Accra, only few constituencies retain their leaders. If the leader is doing well, you don't need to change, so that we can also move gradually to the front bench in parliament, gradually also pull for every benefit that constituencies are having from the national and bring it to the constituency. When the leader is not doing well, you have every right to change the leader. But as far as Namomo is doing well and working with you, partnering you, ensuring that we do the work we've been mandated to do very well, we'll be able to move together. Please don't be deceived into going for leadership that will not help you. That all of a sudden they realize that, hey, as Krowor exists, no, let's work together. We've journeyed this far, and I believe that partnering His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is going to make me or enable me, embolden me, partner you better to make sure that the things that we have started on a smaller scale, we'll do it on a bigger scale, and all of us will benefit from JM and Namomo's leadership. Thank you.
Eda mu nyina mo ase sɛ magye mmerɛ ahwɛ Kantona TV. Kantona TV, yɛka deɛ ɛwɔ.